In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build a website with GetResponse. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. So let's get into it. GetResponse is often recognized as an email marketing tool, but what many people don't know is that it also has an intuitive website builder that allows you to create stunning sites, even if you're not a tech wizard. First things first, you'll want to sign up for a GetResponse account if you don't already have one. Head over to their website and choose a plan that suits your needs. There's a free trial available, so you can test it out before you commit to a paid subscription. Once you've created your account, go ahead and log in. You'll be greeted by the GetResponse dashboard. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, let's get down to building your website. On the left side of the dashboard, look for the option that says Website Builder. Click on that, and you'll land on a new page where you can start the exciting process of creating your website. GetResponse offers multiple templates to choose from, which makes it super easy for anyone, regardless of their design skills. Browse through the various categories and pick a template that aligns with the purpose of your website. Whether you are building a site for a blog, an online store, or a personal portfolio, there's likely a template that fits the bill. Once you've selected a template, you can easily customize it. Click on Edit to begin. This is where the fun starts. GetResponse has a user-friendly drag-and-drop editor. You'll see different sections like header, body, and footer. You can click on any section to modify the content, change the text, add images, and even insert videos. If you need to add a new section, simply drag a new element from the sidebar onto the page. It's that simple. As you're editing, keep in mind the importance of consistency and branding. Use a color scheme that represents your brand, and keep fonts consistent throughout your website. Remember that the aim is to create a visually appealing site that's also easy to navigate. Now let's talk about adding new pages. You'll likely want more than just a home page. To do this, look for the Pages option on the top menu bar. Click on it, then select Add New Page. Here, you can create About, Contact, or Service pages. Again, feel free to use the existing templates for these new pages. This ensures that they maintain a consistent look and feel with the main site. Now that you have the necessary pages set up, let's focus on making your website interactive using GetResponse's features. One of those features is the ability to integrate forms to gather information from your visitors. This is useful for building your email list. To add a form, go back to the sidebar and select Forms. You can create a simple sign-up form and then embed it on your website. Don't forget about mobile optimization. These days, a significant portion of website traffic comes from mobile devices. Thankfully, GetResponse automatically creates a mobile version of your website, but it's good to double-check. You can switch to the mobile view from the editor to ensure that everything looks great on smaller screens. Once you're satisfied with your work, it's time to publish your site. Look for the Publish button, usually located at the top right corner of the screen. Click it, and you'll be prompted to choose whether you want a custom domain or a GetResponse subdomain. If you already own a domain, you can link that here. If you don't have a custom domain yet, don't worry. The subdomain is a great way to get started. After hitting Publish, give your website a couple of minutes to go live. Once it's up, I encourage you to take some time to navigate through it as a potential visitor would. Make sure that everything works smoothly and that there are no broken links or images. And there you have it. Building a website with GetResponse can be a straightforward and enjoyable process. So take your time, have fun with it, and don't hesitate to experiment with different features and content. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Remember,